Emmanuel Macron emphasized that the future and security of Europe cannot be determined by Moscow or Washington, directly criticizing U.S. Russian discussions regarding Ukraine. In a televised address on Wednesday night, the French president advocated for sustained support for Ukraine, including the potential deployment of European troops to ensure a stable peace and prevent a fragile ceasefire. He suggested that European forces might be deployed to uphold a future peace agreement, though they would not engage in frontline combat. Expressing concern over the U.S.'s unpredictable foreign policy, Macron stated, "I want to believe the United States will stand by us, but we must prepare for the possibility that it may not." He highlighted the Trump administration's reduction in intelligence sharing and military aid to Ukraine, aimed at pressuring President Zelensky into negotiations. Macron warned against passivity in a dangerous world, asserting that Russia has turned the Ukraine conflict into a global issue. He also raised alarms about Russia's military expansion plans, questioning whether it would stop at Ukraine. France and Britain, acting as mediators between Washington and Kyiv, are reportedly close to finalizing a peace plan for Ukraine within days. European diplomats indicated that efforts are focused on aligning all necessary elements, including improved U.S.-Ukraine dialogue. Macron announced plans to convene European military leaders in Paris to discuss ensuring future peace in Ukraine. He also proposed extending France's nuclear deterrent to protect European allies, responding to calls from Germany's incoming chancellor. Macron concluded his speech with a stark warning: "Our generation will no longer enjoy the dividends of peace. It is our responsibility to ensure our children benefit from our actions." He reiterated that decisions on nuclear weapons would remain under French control. Meanwhile, the suspension of U.S. intelligence sharing has significantly impacted Ukraine's ability to defend against Russian aggression and protect its civilians. On Wednesday, Zelensky's chief of staff, Andriy Yermak, discussed next steps toward peace with U.S. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, focusing on security issues and aligning positions. Waltz indicated that the U.S. would resume military aid and intelligence sharing only if negotiations progress, with teams currently discussing logistics. This followed the U.S.'s suspension of military aid to Ukraine, prompting Zelensky to accelerate efforts to mend relations with Washington and commit to swift negotiations.